Hey, today I'm going to be looking at Sega Heroes. This is a match 3 RPG in the veins of Puzzles and Dragons and Gems of War, where you put a team together and you match gems to get the corresponding colors for the characters to do damage to enemies. Now, this game is similar in if you match 4 gems, it'll create a star tile. If you match 5 gems, it'll be a super star tile, so the corresponding characters, when they match that gem, will do a special attack. They all have bars that fill up with gem matches to do their super attacks, and that's pretty much it. Now, most of the times when I see these games in the store and I'm going through the screenshots and it talks about ranking up or morphing or any type of moving your character from 1-star level to the next, I'm almost immediately turned off because I know not far out of the gate you hit what's called the paywall, where you have to have a certain rarity of character leveled up to a certain level to have a chance to continue on in the story. This is no different, but for me the difference is that I've been playing this for over a month, and with the general progression and the dailies and the treasure chests that you get every couple hours, I haven't spent any real world money, and I'm progressing pretty far along and not getting frustrated. So with the main screen, you get a regular treasure chest every couple hours, and then in the shop, which you'll see on the screen here a few times, there's a separate treasure chest that pops up every couple hours. There is also daily quests that once you complete all of them, you get another treasure chest, and most of those will give you energy to continue playing. They'll give you gems, which is the premium currency. They give you gold, and then they give you character shards, which is what you use to rank up and power up your characters. Now, each character has its own type. They each have their own special abilities. Some of them work better together than others, and it's fun to mess around with the different team types and see what kind of things you can mix together. And I know that I'm not great at mixing my team types, because when I go into the arena, which is basically the player versus player section, I get tore up. So in that way, this game could be pay to win. Somebody wants to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to unlock and rank up their characters. It's going to happen. In the arena, you do play at ranked levels though, so the higher ranked players obviously are more powerful, and generally you're getting your ass handed to you before you get to super powerful guys. So it is what it is. You play to your level and then you're done. So there's 3 different ways. There's the normal story mode, there is the side story mode, and then there are the challenges, which are different daily and weekly events that happen. And through those, you can earn character shards or the items to use to power up your character's levels. Again, I haven't had any problems with these levels. It shows you your power ranking and the power ranking you're suggested to have. So I don't complete all of them, but I get far enough in there that I'm not feeling like I'm missing out. Now, as for unlocking characters or leveling up characters, the only one that seems to be a little more tightly guarded is Sonic himself. You can buy the shards for premium currency or real money in the store, which refreshes daily as to what's available in it, or he is locked behind achievements for leveling up or getting a certain number of stars on a certain number of levels, and he takes 50 shards to unlock just to have on your roster. And I managed to do that all through the achievements. It took me a little while, but it was just a gradual progression, and it wasn't a big deal. All the other characters, it's the same way. Their shards will be available either in the survival mode store, the arena store, in the challenge modes, also in the store proper. Now, in the store proper, you can use premium currency that you earn through the game. You can use gold, and then other times there's just straight out purchases of those character shards. So if you have a character that you're trying to rank up or trying to level, you can just save the currency that you earn through survival, through arena, gold, gems, or otherwise until they pop up, and then you can buy their shards and then rank up your character. It can be a slow process. It can take a few days for each rank for a character if you're honing in on a specific one. But again, if you're patient and you've got time, it's not a big deal. You don't have to throw money at it. The only thing that I do feel blocked off from in the game is there are certain legendary events that pop up that require you to have specific characters unlocked and ranked up to a certain star point. And that to me is the only thing I've been left out of, because sometimes it's a legendary character or it may be an epic character that you don't have ranked up to 4 stars yet, so you do not get to join. You have to have those requirements met. The other fun part in the challenge events is there are boosted players. So if you have a certain character, they'll have a multiplier to their stats of like 10, 20, 30, 40, 140. So they're doing 10,000 points of damage on a single match. And that's kind of fun. But generally in those, I don't get too far, because those are specialty characters that are unlocked through the store or other events that I don't have all of them yet. But it's still fun to watch your low level guy just trounce whole levels worth of guys in a single hit. All in all, yes, this game can be a little bit of a grind. I don't mind the match 3 genre. I don't really like the match 3 genre when there's nothing else to it other than matching gems. You can see down on the screen that it very much looks like Bejeweled, and just playing Bejeweled itself to me is boring AF. Once we throw on the role playing, the ranking up, the gearing of characters, selecting different loadouts, and you're actually doing damage against somebody, it takes on a different meaning to me. It gives me a little more to look at, and I do find myself enjoying it. So if you're a match 3 fan, give this a whirl. There may be a little bit of a learning curve if you haven't played a match 3 RPG at this point, because you will have to learn about the doing damage, the special abilities, the loading out the different characters and ranking them up. And that's okay. It just gives you an added thing to do, a little more busy work, which a lot of these games are. They're busy work. They're checking in, they're clicking the boxes, they're making sure that you're picking up the next thing, and then you log out for a while and move on. But I recommend it. Give it a whirl if you like match 3 games. If you like Sonic and you like Sega, seeing some of these characters and their animations is pretty neat. And that's all I got for you today. So thanks for stopping in, and we'll post something again soon.